This Thanksgiving, my family decided to host the annual dinner at my parents' house, which, for reasons that are still unclear, is also my Uncle Gary's favorite place to try out new culinary innovations. Now, Gary is the kind of guy who once tried to cook a ham using only a car engine and the heat from a particularly aggressive July, so you'd think we'd have learned by now. But, as usual, we were all lulled into a false sense of security by the sight of a perfectly good, raw turkey in what appeared to be a generally grease-free kitchen. Things took a turn for the weird right after appetizers. The kitchen was bustling, sides were being mashed and whisked, and suddenly, Gary announced, "I've watched every episode of Iron Chef, and I think it's time to deep-fry the turkey this year." My mom, who still hasn't recovered from the time Gary tried to flambe a fruitcake with a leaf blower, immediately said no. So, like any rational adult, Gary took his turkey, 5 gallons of peanut oil, and a propane burner, and vanished upstairs. We should have guessed something was up when we heard what sounded like a NASA launch coming from the master bath. 15 minutes later, we heard a yell, a splash, and the distinct sound of a turkey hitting porcelain. We ran upstairs to find Gary, soaked, triumphant, and absolutely radiant with pride, standing over a bathtub full of oil, an extremely golden turkey bobbing like a life preserver, and a cloud of steam that smelled unmistakably like KFC and self-doubt. He grinned and declared, "Who needs a fryer when you have a jacuzzi tub with adjustable jets?" My dad just stared, silently calculating how much it would cost to replace the plumbing, and my mom had to sit down before her eye stopped twitching. Dinner was, honestly, not terrible, if you didn't mind the faint hint of Irish Spring with your drumstick. But now, weeks later, every time I take a shower, I'm reminded of Gary's experiment, because no matter how much we clean, the whole bathroom still smells like gravy and regret. On the plus side, at least I'm always basting myself in the latest Au Jus body wash.